Most lives don't collapse in a single moment. They collapse quietly, one small decision at a time, not dramatic, not reckless, just convenient. And by the time people realize what they've chosen, the damage is already done. People like to believe that failure comes from bad luck, bad timing, or bad people. But most failure comes from something far less dramatic. It comes from a decision that feels harmless, a decision that doesn't raise alarms, a decision that feels reasonable in the moment. This is the most dangerous kind of decision because it doesn't feel like one at all. There was a man who knew his life wasn't working. He felt it in small ways at first. The exhaustion that didn't go away. The quiet resentment he couldn't explain. The sense that each day looked exactly like the one before it. He told himself the same thing people always do. This is temporary. I just need more time. Things will change on their own. So he waited. He waited for motivation. He waited for clarity. He waited for the perfect moment to act. Years passed, not because he chose the wrong path, but because he never chose at all. This is how most damage begins. Not with a wrong choice, but with delay. Delay feels safe. Delay feels responsible. Delay feels like patience. But delay is often just fear wearing a reasonable disguise. Big mistakes are easy to notice. Small ones aren't. Small decisions don't demand attention. They don't trigger panic. They don't force reflection. Instead, they slowly shape identity. Day by day, choice by choice, people become someone they never planned to be. History is full of moments like this. Leaders who ignored early warnings. Societies that dismissed uncomfortable truths. Empires that believed collapse was impossible until it wasn't. Rarely did destruction arrive without warning. It arrived after years of ignored signs. After people chose stability over correction, comfort over confrontation. The disaster wasn't sudden. Acceptance was simply postponed for too long. The hidden cause behind most collapse isn't ignorance. It's familiarity. Familiar pain feels safer than unfamiliar change. Familiar problems feel manageable even when they're slowly destructive. Change threatens identity. Comfort protects it. And people will protect identity long after it stops protecting them. This is why people stay where they shouldn't. This is why they ignore warnings they understand. This is why truth feels threatening. Truth demands action. Comfort demands nothing. Eventually, life forces a decision, not because people are ready, but because time runs out. What was once a choice becomes a consequence. What was once optional becomes unavoidable. And in that moment, people often realize the truth they avoided was the only thing that could have saved them. The most dangerous decisions are not the loud ones. They're the quiet ones. The ones justified by patience. The ones excused by responsibility. The ones postponed until later, because later has a habit of never arriving. Most lives don't fall apart overnight. They erode, slowly, quietly, until one day people look back and realize the moment everything changed was the moment they chose to wait.